Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. It's time for another installment of 38H Theater. I just made that name up. That sounds pretty good. Anyway, the thing I was thinking about was that I had a couple of awesome matches, which is, why I'm making this video. Because it occurred to me that I've never made a video where the 38H killed every tank on the enemy team. Because the last time I did it was before I was doing YouTube. So I thought, you know what? I better show you guys that stuff. Because it's not common at all. And it's very helpful, especially to people with lesser experience, either overall or specifically in the 38H. And the reason this is important is because this is one of the ways you can improve your play relatively fast. Because the 38H has an attribute that I talk about all the time, even to myself. It's like, man, this tank is slower than dirt. And that's really a kind of a big negative on one side. But on the other side, it is an opportunity for you to improve because it's slower than dirt, which forces you to make or learn how to make proper decisions about positioning your slower than dirt 38H. Because if you make a mistake in positioning on the 38H, it's going to take you a long time to get back into a good position. So this ever-present sword of Damocles of slowness helps keep you sharp and paying attention to where people or tanks are moving, so you can put yourself in reasonably good positions. And that's the thing that you're going to see. To get 7-0 kills in a match in a 38H, it takes skill, obviously. It takes good shooting, obviously. But number one, it takes good decision making to be in position to get those opportunities. You can play a great game in a 38H and get 1 or 2 kills just because things didn't work out in your favor. That's another thing. You're going to have to catch breaks. You're shooting a guy, and another guy comes in, bing, he's dead. It's okay, you're still winning. You've gotten damage, which is what you get paid for. But, another guy comes in and gets the kill. It's not a big deal to me, specifically because what happens is you're going to lose kills like that to other players, and then you're going to come to help other players and get kills that you wouldn't have gotten. It's kind of evening it out. It's not a big deal. It's annoying, but in the cosmic scheme, it's not that big of a deal, except when you get on a roll in a game like this one, and you want to maximize those kill opportunities when you get them, so that you can have a game like this. So it would be real helpful if you guys could leave a like for this video. It would help spread the word. And realistically, spreading the word is the thing that helps me the most, and it's absolutely free. So now we can go and check out some action. This one is the first. I'm going to have a second one as well because I actually did this twice in like a half an hour, which was hilarious. This is the first one. So we're going to do this one. And normally we show this at the end, but I'm going to show it here. 7 kills. You know, it would never occur to me to bait and switch people and say that I got 7 kills and then not show you a 7-kill game. I guess some people have probably done it. That doesn't work for me, but I'm going to let you know that this is what you're going to see. Welcome to the mines. Alright, so obviously we're spawning in the southwest corner. In this game, we have one human opponent, and that is the Ashiguru Teiki. I guess how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. I don't have any training really in Japanese pronunciation. It would be cool if someone would tell me how to do it correctly, but it's not a big deal. My primary language training outside of English is auf Deutsch. You know, that means Russian. No, I'm just kidding. It means German. So what we're doing here is moving into a general position, and we're going to free float this and take whatever's available to us. Look at this guy shows up. So he shows up. Hey, let's go bust him. One of the things I do in these matches for 38H, these are commander building matches. And to build commanders, your priority, yeah, there we go, that's good, is to score points. If you score damage, you're going to make your commanders go up, win or lose. So the first thing I want to do is try and score as many robot kills or much robot damage as I can get. So first guy we saw, bing bang boom, he's dead. Now another guy, so we're going to continue this chain. We killed that first guy in the middle, which was approximately, you know, Hotel or Golf 6. Got that guy too. Spoiler alert, we've already seen that I get them all. But, you know, I caught some breaks. 2 guys straight up running basically forward. And then here's the 3rd guy. So I'm just following a chain of guys. This is not some kind of master plan where, you know, I know where they're going. We found a guy, shot him. Another guy pops up, we chased him. 3rd guy, chased him. It's really common sense. Now the good part is there's 4 enemies in the northwest corner and only 2 of my guys. So they're outgunned. And as mean as it sounds, and they're both dead, that's good because that means they're not going to be killing those guys. I have a chance to get them. And on this list, I think I kill every one of those guys because the combination of this tank and my skill gives me the advantage against all 4 of them. One at a time, of course, not all at the same time. I'm confident that I can beat each one of those tanks one-on-one with a combination of the 38H attributes combined with my skill. So that's what I'm doing. You know, just trying to get there as fast as my slow guy can get. Now you'll notice my whole trip has been very good and very efficient. Whoops, there we go. Crush, that's 4. I'm just lucky. Notice I'm just one-on-one. I'm not letting the other guy shoot at me. Don't try to be a superstar. Do your business, because if you do your business every time, that in itself makes you a superstar. Reliability is unmatched. And now the last guy, the player, the best of the bunch, is at our base. I've lucked out, as you can see, and killed 6 guys. And I'm going for 7. But this match would still be successful even if somehow he kills me. because I've maximized the points that I could get from these engagements. Because there's no guarantee that you're going to win. Crazy shots happen, hits your ammo rack or whatever, blows you up. So there's no guarantees. So get what you can get while the getting is good, is the old saying. This guy's in trouble. And like I said, I got lucky. That other robot could have killed him. Luckily he didn't. Lucky for me, that is. So there you go. As you can see, lucked out, got the 7 kills. And I thought, well, yeah, I have to make a video of this, of course. Alright, now we're back where we started, in the end of game screen. So, as you can see, that was a terrific Commander Experience game. 39,000. That one had a booster. I don't know, 2.75 or 4. I want to say it was 2.75 because 1,600 damage, essentially, just under that. It would be a lot more, I think, than 40,000 with a 4 times booster. So I'm thinking I had a 2.75 on there. Not 100% sure. Let's look and see. Go back. Well, that says 2 times booster, so there you go. So that says a 2 times booster, which those numbers make sense because when you're getting in the 1,600 range, man, you're going to get nasty commander points. If I'd have had a times 4 on there, it would have been ridiculous. Because this is near the top end of scoring that you can get in a 7-player match. People and robots. Now, one of the things that's the best about this was 1 person each with 6 robots. You're going to get your highest conversion of damage by being able to fight and kill hopefully 6 robots. And then 1 player, which is what I did. But again, you have to remember that there's no gimmies. This is pretty rare. I haven't done this in a game in probably well over a year. Because it's not a skill thing. It's like I told you, there's a lot of variables that are involved. And, you play your game and just take whatever happens. They just appeared in front of me in a connect the dots situation. And so I was able to make great decisions, but they were so easy because the first guy you saw him, and the second guy shows up, we just go right off dot to dot. Third dot, killed him. And then we knew those guys as I was coming up the right side of the map. On the northwest corner, we saw the 4 guys there, so it just went the straightest way I could go to get there. So the decision making on this match was very easy to make. It was so easy I didn't even think about it at the time. It was just obvious stuff to me. But that's the thing that you have to keep in mind. And when you play in a 15-man game, you're going to have a lot of the same kind of chances, but you want to make good decisions, and pretty much you like to go and follow a kind of perimeter starting point and then work your way east, west, north, south, whatever. But anyway, so almost 40,000 commander points, which is outstanding. This one, as you could see, was put me like 50,000 short on that skill that was there. Unfortunately, I use all premium. And what's unfortunate for that is that I lose money all the time, but that's okay. I play Cold War matches to make it back. Because when I'm doing commander points in a 38H, I'm doing this, I'm trading essentially silver for commander experience. In this case, with the help of a ×2 booster. So you see 7 kills, almost 1,600 damage, just phenomenal stuff. And I got an invitation. Fantastic. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm going to finish this video. So let's go check out the medals. Basic stuff. Bruiser knocks out crew or modules. Shell proof. Block damage higher than your armor. Ranger killed all the midget tanks. Not an easy medal to get. It's not really super difficult. It's just uncommon. Yeah, you get one. It doesn't really matter. You got to kill at least 3 light tanks. And you have to kill all of them, however many there are, but there has to be at least 3 of them. Fire for effect, do more damage than your hit points. High caliber is #1 damage dealer. Duelist, kill 2 guys that damage you. No problem. And of course, Top Gun for killing 6 guys. And I got a first class badge, which was fine. Basically, same thing. That game worked out well for him as well, being that he was able to get the most damage he could get in that match. But his problem is that in an Ashigaru, he's not going to get the commander points I'm getting because the 38H has the commander bonus. That's through the roof awesome. And that's why we use this tank. This is a monster for commander bonus. Oh, I better show you the setup. Okay, this is my setup. This will help you if this is the first time you've ever seen 38H, because sometimes it is. The 38H equipment. Speed, vision, reload, or crew performance, but it's really tied into the reload. So you have tracks, you have powertrain, you have vision, and you have the fan. Here you have gold repair, you have enhanced rations. This gives you 10% commander experience, plus it's the same effect as the fan, which is also the same effect as the Born Leader. All 3 of those are on this tank. I got the Born Leader on the commander, I've got the rations on the tank, and I've got the fan on the tank. And gold first aid, in case you get guy knocked out. And then sometimes it will cheat you and knock out the same guy again. So that's why you have gold. So this is 30 grand every game in consumables. That's why I'm losing money every game. But that's okay. I make it back easily in Cold War. So this is very, very helpful. Now, with the commander skills, the accuracy of this gun is .32. Plenty good. And actually, if we look at the commander, this tank in general is a really solid tank. So this does have the steady aim, the reload. This is a plus 10% commander, and I'll get to that in a second. This is the Born Leader I was telling you about for helping your crew skills. And this is the armor angling, which is the only armor you can put on a light tank. And the 38H is a light tank. So what this does is that the 38H has a 50% commander bonus every game. Now we have our commander. He is a 3-star. As you can see, he's a 30% bonus. So now at 50% plus 30, that's 80. We have 10% for his quick learner skill, which is in the upper left-hand corner of his skill box. That makes him 90%. And then the enhanced rations adds another 10, makes it 100% bonus. So this guy gets the 100% regular scoring for whatever you do, plus it doubles because of the commander bonus of the tank, the commander, the skill, and the consumable. And then on top of that, I added a ×2 booster so that when I had a killer game, which I did have, you saw that almost 40,000 points. This is what makes the 38H so valuable. The thing that also makes it valuable is that it's available absolutely free. It costs you nothing to get it. You can find this in your, game store, either PlayStation or Xbox. The 2-pack of World of Tanks and World of Warships Joint Forces has a 10 megabyte download that you can find there. Download that, and it will give you this tank and a garage slot for free. Literally cost you nothing. There's no sign up. You just go and get it. Bing, bang, boom. You already have the game, obviously, so you don't need to download the game. You just need to download the 10 megabyte extension file, and like in 30 seconds, boom, you have this tank. The point being is that you saw this game. This is something that I do every day, 1, 2, 3 times, whatever it is, whatever floats my boat, and gives you just training. It's like doing, push-ups every day. By themselves, that doesn't do anything, but over time, it has a value. And this has a value. So this is the first 7 kill game video. I'm going to make another one for the other one that I had before they disappear from my profile log. So this really should help you out a lot if you have a 38H and you're like, well, how do I use it better? Ta-da, this will show you. Give you an idea of a template to try and copy. If you don't have it, you can get it and do what I've done. Now, let me show you the results of what this does on a daily, a handful of matches. Let's just say 5 a day. Commanders. Now, the thing that's important is this. It's not the amount of commanders or what have you. I've been in this game since day one, so that's not a direct comparison. But here's the part that's important. Look at the commanders I have with 1 skill slot unlocked. That is the Dune guy that they gave to us. I have no desire for this commander. 2 slot commanders. Oh, I don't have any. Interesting. 3 slot commanders. Yeah, I did an exchange. I've got to work on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap her skills with the skills that are in the 38H commander. I need to get him 1 more skill and then swap it with her and then build her up. So I have 1 1-slot commander, 1 3-slot commander, 0 4-slot commanders. Everything else I have is 5 and above. Okay. So on the upper right hand corner, you see the helmet symbol. I have 139 commanders. One of them is a 1, one of them is a 3, and all the rest of them are 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. Now the 9s I got because of the toy tank event from Christmas time 2023. That's what you're seeing as a result there. So, whoops, let's clear that out. Okay, so I got to work on that. So what I have to do, my plan will be to take this guy and get his 5th skill added and, upgraded to a 6. Then I'm going to take this 6 skills and swap it out with that Mary commander with 3 skills, and then build those 3 up here again in the 38H. This is how it works. This is what it does, and it allows you to get your commanders' skills faster than you can get them anywhere else. And all you need to do, add whatever boosters you have. I pick up these ×2s and 2.5s and 2.25s and 2.75s in those daily chests. Use them every day. Just pound it out. Now, some days I don't really do any because I don't have anything pressing. But the Dune Commanders changed things. So I had to swap out the Mary Commander skills to my Dune Commander. This guy right here, in fact. Because I made a video for this tank. And so this commander, as you see, he's got a 7-skill commander. And that was my Mary that's now a 3 because he comes brand new from the store with 3. And he's another 30% commander. But anyway, if I had this Dune commander, played him in the Dune tank, etc., and I have to work on those other 2 that I showed you. But that's what I do, and it's a constant, not in an annoying way, but daily progress. There's nothing pressing. It's like, hey, get on there, play, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever floats your boat. Now, I would say don't play 20 games of this commander building unless you need it badly, because it does get a little repetitious. So keep it fun, keep it exciting, and then you can score sort of like I did, hopefully. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Hope you learned how to improve your commander status. You are going to need at least one 3-star commander, though, to do it. If you don't have a 3-star, it's going to be slow. Just not as slow as a regular commander. But, this is the setup that shows you how to score. And then take those commanders, you build them, swap them out to somebody else like I did for this one, and then go and build them back up. And then a couple, 3 days, 4 or 5 days, a week at the most, I'll have both of those other commanders up to 5 skills minimum. And that way, whenever a new commander comes up, like this Dune guy that you see, then I'll be able to go bing, bang, boom, do the same thing. And, I don't have like 50 commanders to work on. Because you could do it, again, you just do it a little bit every day and it's no problem. But the other thing is that it helps you with your decision making. And as you make better and better decisions, your scoring is going to be better, and you're going to notice this yourself. So, realistically, that is it. It would help if you could, leave a like, tell your friends. That way they can have a chance to learn about this stuff, like, and possibly subscribe. So, hope you enjoyed it. Glad to have you guys here watching. Look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. And I'm out of here because I got to go make another one of these videos. So I will see you later. I hope.